This guy went from working retail at Diesel to running one of the biggest fashion brands in the world, generating over $200 million in 1 year. Introducing Jerry Lorenzo. Born in Sacramento, California in 1977, his journey to success began in a cramped Montreal apartment where his family lived paycheck to paycheck. Despite his father's career in big league baseball, with each season they packed up and moved around Sacramento, West Palm Beach, and Chicago, following his father's coaching career. Being the new kid, time and time again, forced Jerry to adapt, read people, and find ways to connect to different worlds. Lorenzo never set out to be a fashion designer. He was still trying to figure stuff out, just like any person in his 20s. He went to college where he did his bachelor's and master's degree, while still working at Diesel on the side to make ends meet.
When I was in undergrad, I worked at the Gap. When I was in graduate school, I worked at Diesel and Dolce & Gabbana.
By 2008, Lorenzo decided to carve out a name for himself in the LA nightlife scene. He had a talent for creating spaces that brought together creatives, athletes, and industry tastemakers.
Started throwing parties, was able to bring a lot of skills and help Matt grow his off-the-field marketing business as well as styling him and helping him with his image. And it was through that I understood that I had a perspective on clothing.
Lorenzo was unknowingly developing an eye for style, observing what people wore, what they gravitated towards, and what was missing from the cultural landscape. Our minds need to be fed with inspiration so it can create. There is nothing such as creating something new. It's getting inspired and adding your touch to it. This video is brought to you by Siegs, the #1 best-selling mock-up pack used by over 25,000 clothing brands. From vector packs to pattern packs to manufacturer lists, all designed to help you produce the best pieces for your brand. They are running a 70% off on some of their products, so get yours now before it's too late. By 2013, Lorenzo had saved up $14,000, which is money earned from years of throwing parties. Instead of using it as a safety net, he took a huge leap of faith, investing every dollar into launching his own fashion brand.
Fear of God is not a clothing brand, it's a conviction.
Going into anything with zero experience is the recipe of getting fucked over. LA's garments district was full of people ready to take advantage of newcomers. Lorenzo was scammed repeatedly. One manufacturer demanded $10,000 upfront for fabric and he disappeared, while another one stole his designs. In total, he estimates that he lost over $30,000 in early mistakes and bad business deals. Luckily, JL Knights was still generating income, allowing him to absorb these losses as expensive lessons, reflecting the importance of maintaining a second source of income when getting into a new business. Lorenzo's journey wasn't about reinventing fashion, it was about refining it. He approached clothing not as a traditional designer, but as a problem solver, a fashion DJ, mixing elements he admired into something fresh yet familiar. Till now, it has been a consistent pattern that these high-end fashion brands get their first boost of popularity from celebrity endorsements. We saw that in Hellstar, Denim Tales, and Cortez. Fear of God got their first boost in 2012, which was when Lorenzo had rounded out his first collection. Through his wife, he managed to get a couple of pieces sent to Big Sean. This small connection set off a chain reaction. Soon after, Kanye West caught a wind of Lorenzo's work. At the time, Kanye was pivoting towards fashion, working on his collaboration with APC. He saw something special in the Fear of God's aesthetic. He decided to invite Lorenzo to consult on the project.
I think he's a guy that likes individuals around that are going to amplify the best in him. One of the greatest things that I took from him is just like his work ethic and just the way that he, pushed himself and pushed the team and made the team believe in what he was doing. It definitely gave me what I needed post that relationship to, go the extra to figure out my own thing.
This co-sign from one of the biggest cultural figures would propel Fear of God into the fashion spotlight. It is noticeable that Jerry focuses on creating timeless pieces, such as Fear of God's simple hoodies, just a blank hoodie with the word essentials printed on them. No crazy graphics, no bold designs, just clean classic branding. This approach works because Fear of God has already built a reputation for quality and cultural influence, making even the simplest designs desirable. But here's the reality. If you are a new brand with 200 followers, slapping a simple logo on a blank hoodie won't make people rush to buy it. Unlike established brands, you are yet to build credibility and an audience that is willing to invest in your designs. Showcasing the importance of accessibility, Lorenzo introduced Essentials, a sister line offering elevated basics at a more attainable price point. This move broadened their market, appealing to both luxury consumers and everyday fashion enthusiasts. The giants of the fashion industry are always open to working with emerging brands, since success attracts even more success. Fear of God experienced this firsthand, securing partnerships with industry leaders like Nike and Adidas, broadening their appeal to diverse audiences.